Now, before we get into the what if, I'd just like to say something real quick. Play my
Stupid, you still don't have an intro.
What's up, everybody? Anime X here, and in this video, I'll be doing, yet another part to the What If Naruto is a Uchiha series. That is because you guys hit the last like goal, so I have to put out part 15 to this. So, just because I don't want to actually have to put out another part for a little bit, I'm going to make the like goal 900 likes. And if it comes out, right away, then you guys are just crackheads and I hate you. Anyway, I'll be recapping the last part, then jumping into the new stuff. So, without further ado, let's get started. In the last part of this what if, we see that Naruto and Sasuke successfully beat Deidara at the cost of supposedly Naruto's life, and through a somewhat series of complicated events, Sasuke gained the Mangekyo Sharingan and Naruto gained KCM Cloak, and we left off with them basically going all out against Itachi. So, like I said in my recap, Naruto and Sasuke were basically ready to go all out from the start of the fight. Naruto has this orange glow around him that we know is KCM1, but Itachi's just stunned from the fact that Naruto has attained such a form. He's even more impressed by the fact that we see that Sasuke has a Mangekyo Sharingan active even though Naruto is alive, meaning that Sasuke did not kill him to gain the Mangekyo, which is impressive to Itachi. Itachi was considering holding back, but right before he's able to even think about that any further, Naruto runs him at full speed and kicks him in the chest, making him fly through his throne. Itachi then looks up in awe at the speed and power that Naruto just performed, and Itachi knows that holding back in this fight won't be an option. So he pulls out a bottle from his cloak and downs the entire bottle of medicine in order to suppress his illness so he can fight at maximum power capacity against these two. And then Naruto dashes back over to Sasuke, I should say, and then tells them that they have to beat Itachi without killing him so they can gather info from him and figure out what actually happened with the clan. Sasuke then just nods slowly and says that they can't hold back against him though, and they have to fight him either to severely injure, capture, or make him run out of chakra. Then Naruto and Sasuke just smile, and then Naruto prepares his first jutsu in his KCM cloak, a Chidori. He then makes the chakra come out of his arms and out of his back make a Rasengan, and then with all of these, Naruto charges at Itachi, thinking that he can basically blitz him. Itachi cuts this dream short by not only dodging the initial strike, but also sending a strong kick to Naruto's jaw. And as soon as this hit lands, it poofs, and it makes Itachi realize that, hey, this was a shadow clone. Then, Itachi turns around to see Sasuke charging at him with the sword, and Itachi points at Sasuke, but Sasuke just looks at Itachi, says that his eyes can see through his tricks and see through the lies. Itachi then scoffs at Sasuke and says that he can't truly see even with those eyes, and Sasuke realizes that Itachi is no longer there, and Itachi is now behind him. Sasuke then smiles when Itachi stabs him from behind, just because Sasuke took a page out of Itachi's book and burst into a bunch of crows, surprising Itachi, even though, Itachi should be able to see through this genjutsu. This is when, while Itachi is confused, Naruto sprints at Itachi and tries to shove a Rasengan into his chest, only to be put into Mangekyo Sharingan genjutsu by Itachi that leaves Naruto immobile, although Kurama is able to break him free near instantly. Naruto then makes the Shadow Clone hand seal and decides to play a war of attrition against Itachi since he should have more stamina, but as soon as he makes the clones, they all get hit with a wave of Amaterasu, and it even touches the real Naruto. Naruto then starts to freak out and panic until Kurama says that they just have to deactivate the cloak and reactivate it, although this will drain their stamina heavily. But when he does this, Itachi runs at Naruto faster than Naruto can react in base, but Sasuke jumps in the way and blocks the strike with his sword and starts engaging in a taijutsu bout with Itachi while Naruto is basically building up more chakra. Sasuke is actually able to hold his own against Sasuke and against Itachi and resist all the genjutsu that Itachi can throw at him. Although Sasuke is wary of Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi, he decides to play it relatively safe and not go for anything that puts him in a compromising position. Naruto then reactivates the cloak and runs at Itachi to help Sasuke fight. And as the fight is going on, Itachi slowly realizes that now he's in a prime position to lose the fight without actually dying, and then he would actually be obligated to tell Naruto and Sasuke everything that he knows, just due to him being able to uphold his word. And since he can't let that happen, he decides to risk the pain by using Tsukiyomi on Sasuke to try to limit his fighting to a one-on-one with Naruto and then fight Sasuke afterwards. But when he puts Sasuke and Tsukiyomi, Sasuke is able to break out of this genjutsu near instantly and get back to fighting with Naruto. Sasuke then jumps back and attempts to test something by staring intently at Itachi, and then instantly the black flames of Amaterasu travel towards Itachi, and just when they're about to hit, Itachi grabs Naruto and throws him in the way of the attack. Sasuke is horrified when he sees that Naruto was hit by the flames, and when he tries to get him off, hoping that he can control them, and he makes them dissipate despite the fact that Itachi actually can't do this, so Itachi shows genuine surprise just due to the fact that this means Sasuke can negate the abilities of Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi due to his Mangekyo Sharingan, which isn't good for the outcome of this fight. Naruto then gets up damage from the Amaterasu, and he starts fighting Itachi once again, doing his best to keep the pressure on him, while Sasuke formulates another plan. And slowly but surely, Naruto is able to press Itachi, and forcing him to start showing signs of fatigue, with the Rasengans making Itachi fly to the ground. Then Sasuke points at the ceiling, as in to indicate that they need to go above ground. So Sasuke manifests Naruto, I should say, manifests some chakra arms to blow a hole in the ceiling. After that, Naruto and Sasuke jump up to the top of the hideout. Sasuke then manifests a curse mark's second stage, and Naruto gets a second wind of chakra from Kurama and is able to keep the mode active. Sasuke lets Naruto know that what his plan is, and Naruto nods knowing what he has to do. And in sync, Naruto shoots a massive fireball jutsu, I should say, into the air, and Sasuke sprays the battlefield with a Amaterasu in order to create a bunch of heat. And this makes clouds start to form, or I should specify that they're cumulonimbus clouds, which are, indicating a thunderstorm. Then Itachi, after taking a little bit more medicine pills, jumps up onto the roof and sees that it starts raining, and the Sasuke has now bowered up, so Itachi might actually be beaten, if he doesn't use the ultimate offense and defense at least. Then, as Itachi is pondering this, Sasuke goads him to use it, and he just lifts his hand up into the air and forms a Kirin. Itachi looks up at this and just makes his Susanoo when it drops down, making a huge explosion that sends Naruto flying back and Sasuke onto his butt. And then Itachi shows the Susanoo, which is a greater version than Naruto and Sasuke have ever seen, which actually surprises Naruto and Sasuke just due to the fact that they didn't expect Itachi to have defenses on this level. Itachi looks at Sasuke confidently, but when Sasuke smirks, Itachi looks up and sees another lightning dragon and just braces himself for the impact as it strikes again. But when the smoke clears, Itachi is still standing along with his Susanoo. Sasuke is stunned by the defense abilities of the Susanoo, but when Itachi looks around for Naruto to see if he can attack both of them in the same place, he hears the sound of a Chidori and a Rasengan, but then Naruto decides to mix those two jutsu, and then Itachi sees a massive Rasengan. Now Naruto gives that massive Rasengan a nature being lightning, and then changes the shape into a drill that is 3 times his size, and then with a loud cry that comes from desperation, he yells out, "Rasen Chidori." He then slams the drill right into the side of the Susanoo, and as soon as it connects, the armor of the Susanoo starts cracking and breaking off, but is able to withstand most of the pressure of the attack. Then, Naruto loses the golden form on his entire body, diverts all the chakra into one arm into the drill, and with one final push, he's able to shove the drill through the Susanoo, and the Susanoo dissipates, and so does the Rasen Chidori. But unlike Itachi, Naruto still has chakra to spare, so when he lands, he sprints at Itachi, and Sasuke, seeing this, tries to activate the curse mark, but Orochimaru basically pops out, trying to steal Itachi's body. While all this is happening simultaneously, everything slows down for Itachi, and in a mere instant, he reactivates his Susanoo, blocking Naruto out, and seals Orochimaru with the Totsuka blade. But then, it dissipates back again, and it's too late for Itachi as he has no stamina, so Naruto gets up yet again and punches Itachi in the face with the last of his strength. And all of them just struggle to weakly get up. Itachi smiles and admits defeat, and his dying breaths, he knows that Naruto and Sasuke can keep on the right path, so he decides to divulge some info to them. He looks at Sasuke and says, "Sasuke, I love you. I've always loved you, and I always will love you. I was ordered to kill the clan to stop the village, to save the village I love so much. I had to stop it from being destroyed. I did it for the village, and I did it to save lives." Itachi then sheds a tear and continues on. "Sasuke, I'm sorry for the hell that I put you through. I'm sorry that you had to deal with this hatred all of your life. I'm truly sorry that I made you feel such a rage ever, but I'm glad that you have Naruto to keep you far from the darkness." Itachi then looks at Naruto and with tears in his eyes, "Naruto, even though we aren't tied together by blood, we are brothers and I love you as one. Naruto, I thank you for risking everything for Sasuke. Thank you for keeping Sasuke who he is, and please, please never let him fall into the darkness." Itachi walks over to them and pulls them too close to him. "I'm dying very soon. This disease has been affecting me for so long, and I'm ready to rest. I've been only holding on just so I could fight you guys and assess your abilities and maybe pass some knowledge on to you guys. I'm sorry for being so selfish, but this is where my journey ends and yours begins." Naruto then tells Itachi that Tsunade can heal them so they can all stay together. Itachi just smiles at Naruto and continues on. Itachi then summons a crow and a scroll and hands the crow to Naruto and a scroll to Sasuke. This scroll has all of the info I've collected on the Akatsuki over the years, and this crow contains the ultimate weapon for a last resort, so keep that in mind. Naruto and Sasuke both start crying and looking up into the rain, and Itachi just looks at them. He puts his hand on their heads and says that they will continue to live on in their hearts and minds. And since he always loves them, he'll watch over them in the afterlife. Itachi then says, "There is no need to be sad, okay? After this, maybe we can go train like old times." Naruto and Sasuke then nod like as if they were little children yet again, and then Itachi just chuckles to himself and says, maybe later. See you later, Naruto. See you later, Sasuke." And with that, he puts his fingers on their foreheads and passes out, dead, and already passing on to the next life. And Naruto and Sasuke both fall to their knees and look into the rain, crying from their lost brother. And that, everybody, is where I'm going to be ending part 14 to the What If Naruto Was in Uchiha series. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But if you'll excuse me, I have to go cry now.